Hi guys. For those of you who don't know, I am Miss Lexi and I work with all the kids here at Path. And for everyone who does know who I am, hi, how are you? I miss you guys so much. I miss hanging out with you here at Path, and I know that soon we'll be able to come back here and just do some really, really fun things together. And I'm so excited for that day. But until then, I'm so glad that we get to hang out here with each other on YouTube and do some fun things. So today, what we're going to do, has anyone ever written a postcard? Like, or a letter, or sent a letter in the mail to somebody who lives far away or who you don't see very often? Well, I have, and it is so much fun. So today I want to write postcards to each other. And what we're going to do is when we come back to Path, we're going to bring all our postcards in and read them to each other. But first, before we make our postcards, I want to read you guys a story about postcards from Pluto, which is so crazy. Pluto is this planet that's so far away, and it's so tiny. So let's read the story and let's just see what it's all about. Okay, this is the book. Postcards from Pluto. A tour of the solar system. Wah! Postcards from Pluto. Alright, hold on. Okay, this is the picture. It says, "Welcome to Space Tours Incorporated. I can't wait till we blast off. Don't forget to write." So that's the sun, and these are all the planets orbiting or circling around the sun. "Welcome aboard. I'm Dr. Quasar, your tour guide. You probably know a lot about space already, and as we travel through the solar system, you'll find out much more. Take a look at this model. All the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets travel around a star we call the sun." So the sun is actually a star. "The asteroids form a ring around the sun. I see 9 planets. 4 of them are much bigger than the Earth." So there's Pluto. Let's see, where's the Earth? There's the Earth. There's Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There are 9 planets. Everything in the solar system is in motion. Each planet rotates or spins. The planets orbit or travel around the sun. A moon orbits a planet. Our solar system is part of a huge group of stars called the galaxy that is rotating through the universe. We are here in the Milky Way galaxy. So this is where we are, right here. See that red dot? I'm getting dizzy. Jesus, I'm getting dizzy because they all keep circling around the planet. First, we'll fly by the biggest, hottest, brightest object in the solar system, the sun. All right, guys, get ready. We're flying by the sun. Oh my goodness, look how big it is. Oh, okay, so here's our first postcard. So this is what a postcard looks like. This is what we'll be writing to each other, like they wrote from Pluto when they were traveling through Pluto. The postcard says, "Dear Mom and Dad, did you know that our sun is really a star? It is only a medium-sized star, but over 1 million Earths could fit inside. We can't be too close because of the intense heat, millions of degrees. Stay cool, your Ray." So that's a cool one. The bowel-shaped holes on a planet or moon are called craters. Wow, Mercury is covered with them. So Mercury is covered with these holes in the planet that are called craters. You could probably take a bath in one or something. I'm just kidding. Here's another postcard. It says, "Dear Uncle Freddy, guess the planet. It's close to the sun. It has the shortest year, 88 Earth days. It has no water, no air, and no moons." There's no air. So we couldn't breathe on this planet. If you said Mercury, you're right. Also, it is burning hot on the sunny side and freezing cold on the dark side. Goodbye for now, your nephew, Eric. So there's another postcard. There's a little drawing on it. Venus is the second planet from the sun, and it rotates backwards compared to other planets. Whoa, so instead of rotating like this, it rotates like this, backwards. It looks scary down on the surface. It's a good thing we sent a robot camera to film it. So here's another postcard. Dear Debbie, we saw Venus today, and it's a little smaller than the Earth, but much more dangerous. It is covered with thick, poisonous, acid clouds. The air has enough heat and pressure to crack spaceships. Venus has lots of ear-splitting thunder and lightning, too. Wish you were here, your friend, Simon. There is our home planet, Earth, where you were born and I was assembled. So they're in space. Ooh, they're in space and they see Earth. And we have another postcard. Dear Mama and Papa, why is Earth the only planet with flowing water to drink and plenty of air to breathe? And why is Earth close enough to the sun to keep warm and far enough away to keep cool? Nobody knows for sure, but it's lucky for us that Earth is the planet with life. Love, Minda. Minda, that's a pretty name. Oh boy, so they're all dressed in spacesuits. Let's see what they said. They said, this moonwalk is great. What would happen if I took off my spacesuit? Oh boy, can you guys moonwalk? I bet you can. You'd suffocate because there's no air. You would burn in the sunlight or freeze in the darkness. You'd also starve to death because there's nothing to eat or drink. What makes the moonlight we see from Earth? The moon has no light of its own, but it reflects sunlight in a mirror, like a mirror can. There sure are a lot of rocks and dust. I bet there's a lot of rocks and dust on the moon. Here's another postcard. Here we go. Dear Mom, guess what? We saw actual footprints of the first astronaut to walk on Earth's moon, Neil Armstrong. We left our footprints too. They'll last forever because there's no wind or rain to destroy them. I guess a meteor might crash down on them. That's how the moon's craters were made. I hope a meteor doesn't land on our footsteps. Love, Tanisha. P.S. On Earth, I weigh 72 pounds. Here, I weigh only 12. All right. Ooh, I think they're on Mars. What do you think? I think that's Mars because it's red. I don't know. Let's see. Why is the sky pink on Mars? They are on Mars. The air is full of reddish dust. Sometimes there are terrible dust storms. What are you doing? Hunting for Martians. Look, he's hunting for Martians. Here's another postcard. Dear Uncle Martin, here is a poem about Mars. Red planet. Canyons, volcanoes, clouds of dust, boulders, craters, the color of rust. Ooh, that was a good poem. Scientists think Mars used to have water in rivers or oceans. It still has ice at the poles, but it's a desert planet now. See you. Love. Lim. That's a cool name. Lim. Look at the thousands of asteroids we're passing. The asteroid belt is between a small rocky inner planets and the giant outer planets. Whoa, look at these asteroids. That's what asteroids look like. I think they have a lot of those in the movie Star Wars. I don't know. Dear Mom and Dad, Dr. Kazar says that asteroids are big chunks of rock. Most of them stay in the asteroid belt, but one could drift out of orbit and crash into a planet. Even Earth. Love, Simon. P.S. Don't bother wearing helmets. The chance of an asteroid hitting Earth is very small. Good. Okay. So they're not going to hurt us. Thank goodness. Let's see. Here's Jupiter. Jupiter. Dear Stella, did you know that Jupiter is the biggest planet? Whoa. It has colorful stripes and a very faint ring system made of dust. I think the weirdest thing is that Jupiter has no solid crust of land. Maybe it's sort of like melted, like ice cream. See you later, your bro, Ray. P.S. Jupiter has 6 moons. 16 moons. Whoa, my goodness. And see, in this postcard, she uses pictures to represent words. You guys can do that in your postcards too. Use your imaginations. See? Ooh. Instead of writing I, she draws an I. Very creative. Saturn's hundreds of rings look solid from a distance, but they are mostly made of small pieces of ice. Dear Mom and Dad, here is a poem for you. Saturn's rings, snowballs and icebergs drifting in space. Around the planet, the icy chunks race. Ooh. You guys could also write a poem in your postcards. I think Saturn is the prettiest planet. It has more than 20 moons. Scientists keep finding new ones. Love, Lim. All right, let's see. Now we're on Uranus. This is Uranus. Dear Grandpa and Grandma, Uranus is the tilted planet. It looks like a spinning top that fell down. Scientists think a big asteroid could have knocked it over. The whole planet is covered by a thick blue-green fog. Uranus has rings just like the other gas giant planets. Also, it has 15 known moons. I miss you. Love, Tanisha. Okay, now we're on Neptune. Which planet is musical? Neptune. So apparently, Neptune is a musical planet. Dear Mr. Trident, here's a quiz for you. Which planet has 8 moons? Which planet has blue clouds? Which planet has a great dark spot? Good luck, your student, Eric. The answer is Neptune. All right, now we're on Pluto. Dear Grandfather, can you believe it? We are 6 billion kilometers from home. Pluto is the very smallest planet and the last one in our solar system, as far as we know. Do you guys think there's other planets out there? I don't know. Scientists think another planet could be hiding out here. Maybe when I grow up, I'll discover it. See you soon. Love, Minda. P.S. Pluto has one big moon called Charon. Oh, there it is. There's Pluto and Charon. Dear Mom and Dad, here are some of the space words I learned. Asteroid, space rock. Comet, chunk of frozen gas and dust. Crater, circular hollow. Galaxy, huge group of stars. Moon, it orbits a planet. Orbit, to travel around. Planet, it orbits a star. Rotate, to spin. Star, it gives off heat and light. Want to visit another galaxy next? Okay, right. The end. That was a good book. Okay, so now what we are going to do is make our own postcards. So I made one for you guys. And I'll read my postcard to you. This is what it looks like. It says, Dear kiddos, hey, how are you? I miss you guys so much. I can't wait until we can have so much fun at Path again. Here's a challenge. I want you guys to think of 3 new games or crafts we can do at Path and comment them below. I love you all, Miss Lexi. So I wrote this letter to you guys on the front, and I put the stamp that you have to put on all postcards. So I drew a stamp, and then on the back, I put the Path address so that I'm going to hang this on the wall, and when you guys come in, you can see it. So now I want you guys to get out a piece of paper and some markers and make some postcards. I'm not going to watch because I don't want to see it until we can come to Path again. But I hope that you guys enjoy making postcards. Draw some pictures on your postcards. Maybe ask some questions or tell me what you've learned or say hello to your friends, and keep it safe so that when we come back to Path again, we can all show each other. I love you guys and I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.